There we go. I'm always doing that. I turned that off by accident. Maybe that's where I need to make a split on them because I think this is going to be too long to upload. But anyway, we were doing, the first row here was on Donald Trump. The second one was on Steve Bannon. And we've got one more card coming up for Steve Bannon. Wow. Yep, he was working with the Mercers. They were the money behind him. They were the money behind Breitbart. They were the money behind Cambridge Analytica. They were the money behind a lot of dirty stuff. And this was an offer that was made by Steve Bannon, probably to Trump. And so they ended up getting their devil in office. And look at what's happened from that. So let's turn the last one. Oh, the last one is the thief. So, how much money do rich people need? Is it power? Is it, what is it that gets them so drunk that they, on avarice and greed, that they just can't get enough? I mean, they can have enough to take care of them, their family, their grandchildren and great-grandchildren, where nobody would ever have to worry, but it's still not enough. It's like, it must be a really horrific addiction. I know I fought with food all my life, but it must turn into an addiction because it just happens to too many people. How much is enough? Anyway, so this is one first on Trump. This was on Steve Bannon. Now let's do Stephen Miller and see where he fits into this. I think we're going to grab these other cards over here. Oh, he likes to butter up Trump. He likes the power of being in there close to the president. He's just eating this crap up. Just eating it up, eating it up. He likes the idea that he's a speechwriter for him and the voice piece. And he's really, I guess, now he's going to take over, what, is that security or, anyway, everything going on at the border and all over like he was educated for it or had a brain in his frickin' head about it, except for putting people down and locking them in cages. And he worked hard to get into this place. He apprentice. He kept whispering in the ear and whispering the right things. He really worked hard to get into where he's at now, in league with the devil. It wasn't like he just fell in there. He just fit in there just perfect. He fit right in there with the greed and the avarice and doing the most wickedest things that he could find to do. That was a challenge. Could he be evil enough? And he is. But the outcome on this is the King of Swords. And in my other readings before this, that was always Mueller, but I'm not sure he's still in the picture, although he may come in and grab him from the Southern District of New York before this is all over. But I think it is that Stephen Miller is so in love with Trump that he's out here crowing that the president can do no wrong, that he's always right, always right, always right. Like I said, like the head of the SS during Hitler's time. He's worked hard to set this up where he can be where he's at and be in with all this upheaval and gruesome stuff going on. And the outcome of this, I don't think this is, I think he's going to be brought down by the lawyers, judges, by something going on. I don't know how he would be. I don't know, he might be right in the middle of all this stuff in the Southern District of New York. Who knows? And now I'm going to do one on Steve Mnuchin. Now I'm amazed that they made him Secretary of the Treasurer when they could have put him in to take more money in the poor people place where that guy's supposedly quitting, the black guy, the brain surgeon. So he could just take more money away from poor people like he did when the banks crashed last time. But maybe he's having, I know he's thinking this is a higher echelon he's in now. And he worked really hard kissing up to Trump, and everything he could do to get close to Trump to get this job. I wonder what he promised him. He promised, because instead of, Mnuchin really made a lot of bundles and bundles of promises of things he would do for Trump to get that job, to get in there to start with. Now, is he in with the other? I'm going to ask, Spirit, come on. Is he in with the other Steves, the Bannon and the Miller? Or is he just freelancing it? Oh, here he is. Yeah, he was made an offer. He was made an offer to follow through, to get on this train and get on the inside bracket of this train. This ain't just jumping on like the Republicans did because they got payoffs coming to him. He definitely knew everything that was going on, so he is in the loop more than I thought he would be. And it's all about money. That is the challenge there, is if they start looking deep enough, they're going to find that he's got pockets and pockets full of money already from this job, from all the foul stuff he's done. And before it's all over, here's fighting in the streets again. That's what they're all trying to cause. That's the outcome he's wanting. That's the outcome they're all wanting. Do they really think that they're going to be able to keep Trump in there as some kind of king? Because there's no way he's going to win another election unless it is the most crookedest, unless it's like Russia. I really think it would have to, they'd have to be counting the votes just like Russia do for Trump to win another election. And I kept saying, if all this stuff comes out that they have on Trump, he's not going to be there for the next election. I've never been able to see him even there when I tried to look into it. So I'm going to do one more across the bottom, and this is on Trump again. This is bumbling idiot, or just in the right place at our devious manipulator. Well, whatever he does, it's not going to work. Here's the tower burning down. So it's all coming down on top of him. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. If he's going to crash and burn, I wish I knew when. I wish you could get time schedules out of tarot cards. It's not the cards. It's the connection they make with the other side when there's no time on the other side. The present is he really feeling that secure? I said this was on Trump. I didn't say this was on the Congress or anything. We got the 9 of Cups there. I'm going to draw a clarifier right now. Should I draw it off the top? Let me, I've already shuffled these. Let me cut them. Let me cut them one more time. What's this 9 of Cups doing here? It's in the present. Does he think he's got everything going his way? You think, okay. He's pretty sure he got the stolen money covered. That's what's going on. He thinks that he's got this sewed up because of his men in charge and the way he's doing things. He's pretty sure that he's got the people all fooled because they can't see where the money's buried. So that's what that's about. Okay, and the challenge is the people are not going to let this money stay buried. They're not going to do it. They're not going to quit, even if they end up having to take to the streets. And as old as I am, if it comes to that, I'll go out to the streets with them. And I have to make plans to go anywhere anymore. But I will if it gets that bad. And the final card is justice. So we don't even need any clarifiers for that. That is beautiful. That's the final card. Now I don't have a clue how long this video is going to be, but I may have to put it up in 2 parts. And if I do, I hope you can find. I think I'll label them the same and put 1 and 2 in it. So that's my video for this. And I'm hoping that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. I still really think, let me look at that. I still haven't answered the question, did he just fall into this? We know he's not a diabolical genius. He must have just fell in here. Maybe it was God's way of working out our government and making it readjust. Yeah, I guess we were just, that came out upside down. I guess we were just too calm and nobody paying any attention. This was to get everybody's attention. By putting somebody so horrible in there. He is the nemesis. This is being taking orders from overseas. Yeah, he's right in the middle of this. He's not making the rules up or setting out the plots or doing the outline for the book, but he's right in the middle of it. And it's going to end up being the death of him, at least the death of his presidency. So we're going to leave it at that. And I want to thank everybody for listening. And I love your comments. They keep me going. It's real exciting to get to read them. And I just want to thank everybody. Thank you so much. And today is Thursday, by the way. Thursday, is it the 10th? Anyway, it's we're in April. Bye-bye now.